How's it going, everybody? My name is JustJarrod. You see my face? I know it's crazy. If it's uncomfortable, just look away. I know this is a weird, different thing I'm doing. I'm walking outside my house right now, but this is going to be a channel update video for you guys. I've got some things I want to talk about and kind of level with you a little bit more, so that's why I'm recording it with my vlog camera type thing, if you want to call it that. It's a little bit uncomfortable holding my arm out here and holding this up, but I'm going to get used to it, I promise. So you're going to see me pacing back and forth my driveway while I talk about some stuff with you guys. So it's a little hot out here, I'm not going to lie. It's a little muggy. I think it's going to rain. Hopefully it doesn't while I'm out here doing this and I can get it done. But prepare for some rambly stuff because there's some things I do want to talk about and I want to get your opinion on a lot of things. So first of all, I want to say thank you to everybody who sticked with the channel, right? So the channel has gone through so many changes, it's unreal. I've gone through just being a Let's Player to indie game channel to No Man's Sky, back again. All this stuff has been changing. It's been pretty crazy as far as what the channel is, and right now I'm kind of at a point where I think I know what I want to do on YouTube. And I like doing No Man's Sky, I like covering Destiny 2, I like covering Anthem, and those are the three games, as you guys know, that I'm covering right now on my channel. So, I gotta readjust. This is so uncomfortable. Oh my god, how do people do it? I don't know. But, right now, it's a little bit weird how things are happening, because I'm with like a YouTube contract, a YouTube network, and they've kind of explained this to me months ago and said that this would happen. Whereas basically what's going on is, since the majority of the community on the channel, you guys want to see No Man's Sky, which is awesome. I love No Man's Sky and I'm never going to stop covering the game ever. But once I started building Destiny 2 in, once I started building Anthem in, even when I started doing indie games, what it's doing is splitting the community. People are seeing that I'm not doing No Man's Sky as much and I'm covering other things. So what's happening is the views and activity is going down. Mostly activity. I could really care less about views. Really? I live out in the middle of nowhere, a car's going by, whatever. So yeah, what's happening is the activity is going down even on No Man's Sky videos, because what's happening is the metadata and everything is screwing up, because I'm also covering Destiny 2, I'm also covering Anthem, so people aren't finding my channel as much because I'm covering other things that are totally unrelated, because Destiny 2 cannot be farther away from, you know, No Man's Sky. So I've got some ideas I want to throw out there. I'm not really sure exactly how I want to do what I want to do, so that's why I'm making this. I've battled it around in my head for, I don't know, it's been a few days, maybe a week now. I'm not really sure. The problem is I want to do too much. You can't do everything on YouTube. That's the issue. I want to talk about indie games, and the reason why I stopped doing indie games was because I don't have a PC strong enough to do anything when it comes to indie games. And, you know, I was getting keys for games from indie developers. They were like, hey, try out my game, cover it on your channel, which is awesome. But I couldn't ever play them because my PC is complete crap. So that's why I stopped doing indie games for the time being. But I do want to do indie games again. That was awesome. That was a freaking amazing time covering indie games. Went to PAX East, talked to a bunch of indie developers. That was amazing to do. But it was kind of a letdown because I can't actually cover their games because I don't have a good enough PC. So I, you know, put that on hold for a bit, and then we went into covering Destiny 2 because just doing No Man's Sky kind of got a little slow for me at times. So I wanted to cover other things, and I was super into Destiny. I'm super into Destiny, so I wanted to do Destiny 2. Even though tons of people are doing it, I still wanted to be a part of that community in a bigger way. So the problem is I want to do everything. I want to cover indie games. I want to cover Destiny 2. I want to cover Anthem. I want to cover No Man's Sky. That's too much for one channel because it takes away from who I am as a channel. People will come to my channel and be like, I don't understand. He covers everything. You know, they might think that it's too much. People look for my channel as first it was No Man's Sky. He covers No Man's Sky. That's it. Awesome. Subscribe and, you know, stay as a part of the channel, which is great. Now it's having problems as far as people finding the channel because I talk about just so much different things. Destiny 2, No Man's Sky, Anthem, all different. Destiny 2 and Anthem basically the same, but that's another story for a different time. And I'm kind of struggling with exactly where I should go from here, because covering everything on one channel is just not going to work. It's not going to ever work. So I do want to do indie games. I will be doing indie games again when I do get a PC, which hopefully is soon. I don't know. It's going to take some time to save up for a gaming PC that can handle crap. I wish it was sooner than later, but unfortunately that's just how things happen. But this is the question I have. Should I, right? I could make a second channel. What I could do, this is like top #1 option that I was thinking of that I could do, is I could keep No Man's Sky on my channel, the one that everybody's there watching. Could keep No Man's Sky there. And then when I go back to indie games, just add indie games to that channel. So it would be No Man's Sky and indie games, because No Man's Sky is kind of considered indie game, it's made by an indie team. And keep it like that. Once I get a PC that it can, you know, deal with editing videos a lot cleaner and nicer, and be able to play these indie games and record them at the same time. And then add a second channel. Create a second channel completely for Destiny 2, completely for Anthem, and then whoever, you know, wants to watch those videos, enjoys those videos, can subscribe to that channel. This way, you know, there's 2 separate channels for 2 separate things. You've got Destiny 2, Anthem, totally different from No Man's Sky, and indie games. I could do that. The only problem with that, I've been looking up pros and cons to second channels for a while now, is that it just splits the community completely. Right? I'll have one channel which does really good, and then one channel which doesn't do as good and has less subscribers, less activity. And the problem with that is, it's not that it's an issue as far as activity goes or views. It's an issue whereas that's demotivating, because I put the same amount of time and the same amount of work and effort into a No Man's Sky video as I do a Destiny 2 video. Everything is the same. So to see a less, you know, less activity on one versus the other is kind of a demotivating thing. And I've went through that before on the channel a while back. So there's a lot of pros and cons. I'm not exactly sure what to do. I'm not sure if I should just cover No Man's Sky and that's it. And I would do that. The problem is I just want to make videos on so much more than just one title. I mean, there's tons of content I could do with No Man's Sky. I could just stay strictly a No Man's Sky channel and make tutorials, tips, tricks, how to find certain things that people struggle with, exploring the Let's Play that I'm doing. There's a lot that you can do, especially with the ARG that's going on now. I could cover No Man's Sky only, but I just want to talk about so much more. Destiny has been a game I played for 3 years. I love the game, I love the community, and I want to be a part of it as much as I can be, so making videos felt like the right thing to do. Even though tons of other people doing it, even though I might not be big in the Destiny 2 community when it comes to videos, I still enjoy making the videos. But the problem is where I should put those videos. Should I put them on my main channel and keep it going? I think it's gonna, for now, it's gonna be the same. It's gonna be No Man's Sky, Destiny 2, and Anthem on the channel I have right now. For now. Later down the line, I might make a second channel and move things over. This is where you guys come in. Let me know what you guys are into. This whole problem spurs from the fact that people aren't finding my channel as much because of the weird variety I have on my channel. Because I talk about Destiny 2, which is totally different from No Man's Sky. And then when indie games come out, or when I get a PC to do indie games on my channel, doing that on the channel as well is going to even worsen that. It's just going to be so much on one channel. Nobody's going to know what my identity is. Everybody's just going to look at me as just somebody who puts up random stuff. Which is fine, but I want it to be more focused rather than how it is right now. That's all I have to say, I think. My arm is just so tired, like, oh my god. I did want to do a different kind of video, kind of level with you guys, like I said. I'm probably looking at the screen more than the lens, I apologize. Beginner at vlogging and stuff. But let me know what you guys think. I know this was so rambly, but I don't know. There's a spider on my hand. Get out of here. Anyway, I hate the outdoors. It's still on me. Get out. Jeez. But just let me know. I don't really know what to do. I've been going back and forth so much. You know, I could just stop covering Destiny 2, I could stop covering AAA games, just do No Man's Sky, just do indie games. There's so many options and I want to do everything, but that's just not how it works on YouTube. You can't do everything and build a build a community. And that's the main reason I started YouTube. I wanted to build a community that I can entertain, you know, pass the time, you know, talk about games that people like, you know, entertain people. That was my main thing. I went to college. That was what I told everybody why I went to college. They would always ask, I'm like, I want to entertain people, whether or not that was through writing, games, or film. I wanted to entertain. Then I found YouTube, and here I am. So, you know, there's so many different directions I could go, but I don't know which is the best direction. You get what I'm saying? So just let me know what you guys' opinions are on the channel, opinions are on the content I'm making, opinions are on the games I'm covering, and opinions on whether or not I should have a second channel for different games. I just don't know how to split up the channel. I don't know if that's a thing I want to do. I don't know if it's worth it or if it's going to, you know, fix how I have the channel metadata now. You know, before, when people were looking for No Man's Sky, they could find my channel very simply. Now it's harder because I cover different things. And I want my channel to be a hub community for No Man's Sky because I love the game. I've been covering it for a year. It's cool to think that when I was covering it, almost nobody else was. But I don't know. Anyway, this has gone on too long. My arm's gonna fall off. I'm out of breath. It's humid, it's hot. I think it's gonna rain. I don't know. I'm gonna go back inside. I don't know. Record some other videos. Try to get this topic off my mind. It's bugging me. But yeah, just let me know. Thank you for watching. If you did stay through the whole thing, I apologize. It's rambly, I know. I'm pacing back and forth, but I wanted it to be a little bit different, a little bit more friendly of a connection. So here's my face. If you didn't know what I looked like, boom, done, out of the way. It's already on the channel. It's not a face reveal. You could have found it before. Once again, I'm rambling, but thank you guys for watching this video. Just let me know what you think, and I'll talk to you in another one. Peace out.